at the end of the day, Rod, I think Texas fans are going to be fired up and are concerned and have been concerned with the idea, are you going to get a fair shake this year in the conference? People are humans. Referees are humans. Big 12 hires officials. I mean, these games are officiated by human beings. That's the commissioner of the league taking a shot at Texas and openly rooting for Texas Tech over Texas. That has to be. And look, we may get to the season and everything goes copacetic and we don't have any controversy. But at the same time, the fact that it's setting up this way and the conference commissioner who's in charge of all schools in the conference through this year, rooting for one over the other, unbecoming is a good way to put it, but concerning, I think, for Longhorn fans and potentially even Chris Del Conte and Steve Sarkisian. Wait a second. Are we going to get a fair shake here? Are we getting a level playing field on our way out? Or is this going to be, little finger on the scales here of how this thing plays out? Did
anybody actually think we were going to get some fair treatment leaving the Big 12 this season? I think that was expected anyway, whether that be home
so
cooking.
They're just saying it out loud.
They're just saying the quiet part out loud. Now, I'm not saying that this is some conspiracy or anything like that, but as you pointed out, officials are human. Listen, all the studies that have been done, Ivy League studies about what truly what factors affect home field advantage, you know what most of them have come up with? The common theory is that it's fans affecting officials because they're human. And they're human beings who don't want to be booed and they don't want to be hated. All right, they don't want stuff thrown at them. All right, so they subconsciously, all right, some of their calls are affected and influenced by the fans' reaction to different things. All right, and they believe that is one of the main factors in home field advantage, among other things. All right, so if that is the case, yeah, of course, the fans are going to hate you more than ever. You're going to get more vitriol from fans now than you've ever gotten, and I could see that affecting officials. And listen, I got some stats, and I'll get into them later on, about that may actually fuel the conspiracy theory. But here's my take on it. All right, I think Longhorn fans are seeing it all wrong. You're looking at Brett Yormark as an advocate for you, and he's not an advocate for you anymore.
No.
He is no longer an advocate for you. You are no longer a member of the Big 12. Now, I know you're still currently playing in the Big 12. You are like that divorced couple that's still living in the same house. All right? Y'all ain't together no more, but y'all under the same roof. And y'all have to do it
managing the last year.
Exactly, until everything's settled.
For financial reasons.
Yes, until you can get where you need to get, and they can do whatever you need to do. You can sell the house, whatever. But, yeah, it's not going to be amicable. All right, under the same roof when both of y'all have already decided y'all want to be divorced. So here's my take on it. This is, I honestly, people are going to hate on this, but I think it's brilliant by Brett Yormark, and here's why. Because Brett Yormark understands now the landscape of college football has changed. You guys are still looking at it like this is about academic institutions who are engaging in athletic competition and amateurism with student athletes. It ain't about that no more. This is about cream. Cash rules everything around me. You just heard Jack Swarbrick say, man, we can't even get Cal and Stanford a home. These are two of the greatest academic institutions on the planet right now. All right. And their athletics department's not bad. Not bad at all. Are they high profile, big time, profitable brands? Probably not. But are they some type of subpar athletic department for Cal and Stanford? No, not at all. But they can't even find a home in this new landscape because it's not about the old model. This is about, entertainment, right? Yes, there's academics involved and there's amateurism involved and whatever. This is about entertainment now. Entertainment is about straight cash homie. They're trying to get the most entertaining product out there, and that's what the networks want. The networks want majority market share. These conferences want empire. They want to control as much of the brands, of big-time brands, as they can. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just telling you what it is. And Brett Yormark understands that. No, he's not a dinosaur. Remember I said he's an alien. He didn't have the same perspective as y'all. He's a boxing promoter, guys. This is Dana White stuff. He just turned the Texas Tech game into must-watch television. Just did. That. Turns a must. Now, now everybody around the country is going to watch that game. Everybody around the country wants to watch that game now. And he's got Texas Tech punching upward. He's trying to create a rivalry between Texas and Texas Tech. He wants to get you so riled up, and you want to try to beat Tech every year. That maybe Texas will decide to put Tech on that schedule even when they go into the SEC. This is about boxing promotion. Guys, do you remember the women's national title game in college basketball? I know y'all remember it. Yeah, with Iowa and LSU. When did America actually ever care about women's college basketball? Never.
When
but
the
that
trash talk
matchup,
began.
yes, the smack talk and the trash talk, when they started promoting, when the women started doing the Tony Yayo, John Cena, you can't see me, taunting each other, smack talking, we couldn't get enough. We loved it. As a matter of fact, that game got 9.9 million viewers for the women's championship games. Guys, it got more than the Sugar Bowl, the Orange Bowl, and the Cotton Bowls. Big 12, Pac-12, ACC title games. Notre Dame, USC, LSU, Bama, Ohio State, Penn State, Bama, Texas A&M. Dude, Brett Yormark sees these numbers. He's like, nah, man, we got to trash talk it. As a matter of fact, Sean Payton and Nathaniel Hackett, all right, and Aaron Rodgers, they just turned week 5, all right, Broncos Jets into must-watch television. Probably one of the most anticipated games of the season. Who the hell gave a damn about it? Prior to them trash talking one another. Guys, we can't get enough. We like petty. We want them to go back and forth. So Brett Yormark's a genius. He's a genius. Because now everybody around the country is talking about the Big 12. Why were we talking about the Big 12? What other reason were we even mentioning the Big 12? We're talking Texas. We're talking about Texas. We're talking about Texas. Oh, Texas, the highest ranked team in the Big 12. They're going to win the Big 12. We ain't talking enough about the Big 12. So you know what Brett Yormark is tired of? Us talking about Texas. And let's talk about the Big 12 and Texas Tech and some of the other schools in his conference. Guys, it's brilliant. It's just marketing. He's a marketing mind. It's just strategy. And you know what now? The ratings for that Texas Tech game gonna be blockbuster.
Well, especially if it means something,
Through the
which it
roof.
likely will. And yeah, I mean,
Even if it doesn't, people are still gonna watch.
well, because leading up to it, those comments will be replayed and replayed and replayed.
He knows this.
and
He's a
then-
media guy.
Yeah, and then Brett
Come
Yormark
on,
will
guys.
be.
Y'all falling for the okie doke.
Yeah, and Brett Yormark will be at the stadium, and he'll
Yes,
be
and
on
on the
camera.
PR,
He'll be on
man.
camera the whole time.
Yeah, exactly. Come on, guys.
And then Joey McGuire will be asked, "Do you feel any pressure? The commissioner's here, and he's counting on you." Yeah, that is. It's right. I mean,
he gets it, baby.
He does.
He's brilliant.
And now, is it